Hello and welcome to the Anodyne review. Anodyne is an indie action-adventure game that is available for PC. It was released on Zora on September 24th, 2012, then later on Steam on March 22nd, 2013. The game is presented in Game Boy Color 16-bit kind of visual style, reminiscent of handheld Legend of Zelda games. The game also offers an amazing soundtrack that works very well with the game to keep you entertained. The soundtrack can be brought with the game if you purchase the game directly from the game's website, which lets you take 70+ minutes of music with you wherever you go. In Anodyne, you play as Young, a young man who is dropped into a dream world of his own subconscious. He meets a sage who then sends him on a quest to defeat the evil that is endangering the land, after which you find your main and only weapon, which is a broom, and set forth on your adventure. The game has three main characters: the main protagonist, Young, the sage who is said to be the oldest and wisest person in the village, and Mitra with her bike wares. As the story progresses, you will run into a bunch of other characters, but these three characters you will run into the most and help you out in your adventure. There are 24 areas that you'll visit, ranging from cliffs to hotels and everything in between. Each area provides its own puzzles, dungeons, and enemies. One important area is the Nexus. The Nexus acts as a world hub and lets you teleport to previously visited areas, which is great for when you need to backtrack. While on your adventure, you will collect various cards which allow you to open certain gates that usually award you with a health upgrade. There are 49 card slots in your inventory, but it is said there are 50 cards in total, some of which you can only obtain after you've already completed your playthrough. There's a lot of content in this game, and you'll be spending plenty of hours looking for health upgrades, searching for cards, or just getting broom upgrades. This game is fantastic and has an amazing musical soundtrack to go with it, and it doesn't overstay its welcome. This game is fantastic, and if you enjoy action-adventure games, you should definitely look into adding this game to your collection. This game has great soundtrack, great story, and great visuals, which is surprising coming from an indie game, because there's not a lot of indie games out there that are like this one. The developers spent a lot of time on this game, and it shows when you play it. I was surprised with how many hours I spent playing this game. There's not a lot of indie games out there like this one. You can clearly see that the developers put a lot of time and effort into making something great, and they succeeded. So I give this game a final score of 5 out of 5.